On the 1st of November 2022, at approximately 8:25 p.m., police forced entry into a flat in a block of high-rise flats in Greendykes, Niddrie, Edinburgh. The police could not have prepared themselves for what they were about to find. 2 men had been murdered. The victims were found in a first-floor flat. There have been reports that police officers were seen vomiting outside the flat after observing the scene they had discovered inside. Details regarding the double murder have been kept quiet. While the police investigation is underway, however, there have been reports the murders were particularly gruesome. A Twitter user had posted a screenshot of a message they claimed to have received regarding the murders. The message stated, "Mate who's a copper was out doing a welfare check on someone who had been reported as missing. Went to a flat in Craigmillar and forced entry. There was blood everywhere. They found a body wrapped in a bed sheet lying there. When they pulled back the bed sheet, the guy had been cut up with a Stanley blade. His entire body was mutilated, covered in crisscross cuts. His ears and nose had been cut off. It was like a torture scene from a movie." They found the second body in the bathroom. The body was lying on the floor in the fetal position with a hatchet stuck right through the back of his head. When they rolled him over, they saw they had hammered nails into his eyeballs. It was like a horror movie. The 2 men who did it apparently tried to kill themselves afterwards by taking an overdose. Both men were under armed guard at the Edinburgh Royal Infirmary. We do not know whether the information within this screenshotted message is accurate at the time of writing. The motive behind the murders has not been disclosed at this time. The victims were identified as Desmond Rowlings, aged 66, and Derek Johnston, aged 37. Family described Desmond as a loving father who was happy-go-lucky and kept himself to himself. Derek was described by his family as a deeply loved son and brother who was a beautiful soul. Detective Chief Inspector Susan Balfour of Scotland's Major Investigation Team stated her thoughts were with the families and friends of both men and that specialist officers are providing support. 2 men have been charged with the murders believed to be father and son. Denim MacLeod, aged 66, appeared in Edinburgh Sheriff Court on Friday, November 4, 2022, charged with the murders of both victims and entered no plea. Denim MacLeod, also known as Dean MacLeod, aged 40, believed to be Ian's son, appeared in court the following week and entered no plea. Both of the accused have been in trouble for sickening violence previously. In 2009, Ian was sentenced to 6 years in jail for attacking his wife by repeatedly punching her in the face before ripping her face open in a horrific attack with a corkscrew. In 2010, Denim pleaded guilty at Edinburgh Sheriff Court for conducting himself in a disorderly manner, running at police officers while brandishing a knife, and a breach of the peace following the incident in his flat on August 5, 2009. Despite stabbing himself and covering the walls of the flat with blood, he only served a community service, bringing into question the justice system and how soft they are when passing sentence on violent offenders. Both of the accused have a history of violent offending. We will update you when more information becomes available on the case. Last but not least, we wish to extend our thoughts and prayers to the family and friends who have suffered the loss of loved ones due to this ordeal.